see YouTube and play music. Well, how you Spotify? There we go. We good. Now, the dance will make you dance. I'm at 40 subscribers. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of you. See, you can't even say proud. Huh? There we go. We did it. Mm-hmm.
Where is it still dirty on? Okay. Tires
Pants
clean. Some of these, yeah, we're gonna have to use the red one.
Trance, the feels will make you dance.
Tives started shaking and the whole swarm merged. They probably thought they were under attack.
We're under attack.
At one point, there were so many bees on me, I thought we were gonna fly there. I hope they're not allergic to bees. I was singing, we were already on our way to the first batch of organic honey. By the way, you know the silent monks up at the temple? Yeah. They've been getting very excited seeing you here on the farm, almost squeaking with delight, in fact. Oh, this part. Where is it?
Yeah. It is quite literally the same maps, just inside them.
Let me go this way.
This game is literally the same map. Like it's not even uh it's not even like kind of. It's the same maps. the only This is the only one. I think this and another one's the only ones that are changed.
Come on.
They did
Print.
also go hard into the gnome memes.
Mm-hmm. Money,
Like
money.
hard. Like there's so much gnome in this game.
The exhaust is still dirty. This battery's still dirty. Other side. This NGG battery is still dirty. Okay, I think we got that. Ah, the rear tire is dirty. Oh, I see it. Okay.
I don't want to talk about it. What's in my head? You know better. Last forever.
The door's dirty. This handle's dirty. Windshield.
What? This must be behind it.
Cab. Oh, I think I see it. Yep. Where's this light still dirt? Oh, is it on the back? Oh, okay. You can see other side. Oh, I see.
Yes.
Inner.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go. Got it. Cab side. What side?
this one.
And windshield.
Wing mirror. There we go. All right.
No, felt. That was a good stretch. I think I'm paranoid. I think I'm losing hope.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
Can't believe it. Finally,
My
Master
room.
of the Flow is here. What?
My my room's throwing stuff at me. It's a
Okay.
ghost. Master of the Flow. Ew. Gross.
I think they mean water.
I know they mean water, but gross nonetheless.
Come on.
I'm a little bit paranoid.
What's the orb still dirty?
By the way, you can sell other water guns.
Sushi, do you see what the orb is still dirty? It says it's dirty, but I'm not seeing it.
It's this whole thing.
No, specifically the orbit says it's dirty. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait. How is this orb not breaking as we're spraying it?
Not strong, maybe?
You keep saying that it's dirty, but I swear. I'm turning it into a snow globe.
What was that? Did pick up something. Nope. Okay.
To be part down by the marzipan girl at this. Oh, you got it. Thank you, Sushi.
The way the light was reflecting off of its curlers, just hit it the wrong way. Sunlight glistening off her curls. And there she was. Boop. This is a little too much. Boop.
I salamander with
Was
the
that Spirit Box? That wasn't Spirit Box, was it? No, it was Motionless in black. Or in white, I'm sorry.
Never again to be lonely.
I'm not motionless in black.
Thank you so never again.
Oh, you can't see my face. Listen.
Again to be put down by the marzipan. Let the Silver Lake Lounge shine over it all, high up in the clouds.
Good morning.
Alter window still dirty. There we go.
I don't know why, but today I've just not felt like screaming. I'm definitely not going to go to sleep right now, but I definitely am going to tonight lay in bed all night.
Yeah, like I said, tomorrow I'm taking a break. I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Too much sushi.
All the way with the angels.
So you don't wanna talk to me? I see how it is.
Yeah.
I know, I hate me too.
Sushi. You know, I thought this temple would be bigger on the inside.
That's
after
what she said.
After we cleaned it, like, what, 3 different times? Well, this is our game. We played all of the first one. There's this guy I listen to named Voltaire. He's a huge nerd, and he made a song about Doctor Who, but it's filled with innuendos. It's hilarious. I need to get back into Doctor Who.
I need to watch Doctor Who. Never
That
watched
that's one
it.
of the things we should watch after we're done watching, like, after we get maybe done with, like, Demon Slayer, because there's no way we're getting done with One Piece anytime freaking soon.
We can watch it tonight while we.
Mm, I how about we watch it tomorrow? I'll be more
Yeah.
awake, and we could probably get through with, like, a few episodes. So I've been reading the manga, but, our friend
Oh
John
yeah.
Murgy or
Good
JM.
Doctor Who fan in the house.
Ooh, yeah! I got started with Chris Eccleston, and while I do love David Tennant, I have a soft spot for Chris. I know he's probably never gonna come back. I do love David Tennant. Matt Smith was okay. I kind of dropped out around Capaldi, but, like, see, I think one of my things is I'm always like, I'm afraid I'm gonna miss out, but then I, like, realized I can just catch it later. Cause, like, I have a never ending, list to catch up on, so
I started on David and he was sort of okay.
um kind of sucks that they didn't so Doctor Who was something that I think they just rebooted on a whim because the show originally started back, I think, in like 60s, 70s maybe. But like
In the 50s.
a good chunk of for countless generations we have been obeying a strict vow of silence until you turned up today, that is, and fulfilled your prophecy.
It's
It,
nearly 75 years old now.
I need to make more water in a bit.
They,
Um
I personally, I think the Doctor Who suffered from bad writing
oh yeah.
and in the worst ways, and 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 if David Tennant had a better shot, I think people would have liked him better.
A lot of people consider him to be one of the best iterations of the Doctor, but he did get stuck with a lot of bad writing. I think, like, because I feel like with some shows, it's okay if, like, the writing's not always stellar, but I feel like Doctor Who is one of those shows where if the writing is bad, you can just, affects everything else.
I ads in 3 minutes. So I know that David Tennant can act.
Oh, yeah.
I know
He's
that for a
fantastic.
fact. He is a fucking fantastic actor, and
And he does
we
love being the Doctor.
definitely saw that in Jessica Jones.
Oh, gosh, he was so good as Kilgrave. And that's the thing is, like, he's a genuinely, like, nice person. And, it was just so I think that's the thing is a lot of people
Eerie.
yeah, it was so creepy, but also, like, I think the thing about the Purple Man is he's such a kind of also like a so when I say realistic, I mean, like, there's a lot of people have dealt with someone controlling and overbearing who just controls them in every single way.
It's just it's just such a it's just such a freaking commentary on modern life that it's like
Oh, yeah.
it makes me happy that Jessica Jones wasn't done dirty like Luke Cage.
I think if I remember what the heck am I on top oh, I'm on top of the chandelier. Okay, I think if I remember correctly, I know Jessica Ritter who play no, not Jessica Ritter. Wait, hang on. I gotta check something.
Richard said, "Now I will say this: the newer season, I did not feel for it at all."
Christine Ritter. She's reprising her role, I think, in Daredevil. I'm again
I
super behind on my Marvel stuff. That's another thing I kind of took a break from.
mm,
I've said this before, but like oversaturating can really kill something.
I
And I
I I don't think it's that case with Daredevil. Give me
well, no, no,
like
no, no, no. It
all
was
of
just
it.
Marvel stuff in general. I just needed a break from it.
I the Daredevil stuff. The there's there's something to be said about like a a freaking hero with an actual disability. It makes me feel so seen.
Um, I think the thing is just like I'm tentatively excited about the new Avengers film. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm just gonna go in like being kind of cautious, but like I loved the X-Men movies when I was growing up. So they got Alan Cumming back as Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is like probably one of my favorite X-Men besides Storm. So I want to
Nope,
see that,
mine's
but it's
Hazazel, his dad.
hmm?
Mine's Hazazel, his dad.
Oh, okay. But like what I'm saying is just I think the issue is they're bringing back Captain America, and I feel like it's just sort of like a cop out and stuff. So I'm just it could be good, I think it's just I've been hurt to, been burned before. See, I
I
think
want Chris Evans as Thor again.
that's Chris
I
Hemsworth. Evans is Captain America.
oh yeah, Chris
There's too many
Kim
Chris's.
Hemsworth.
See, I think
Troy
it's just my
Baker.
thing is like the only
God,
there's only
God,
one
Troy
like
Baker. I would watch. I would listen to that man's voice for forever.
you done?
He was Jack Pepper in the new mouse game.
Now are you done?
Yes.
Okay. So, the only like Marvel franchise that I'm have like a lot of emotional attachment to is Guardians of the Galaxy. And since their movies are over, I haven't I did see Thunderbolts because everyone said it was good. I still haven't seen the Fantastic Four movie, but it's like I'm just not running out to see the Marvel movies unless it's like I am going to see the next Black Panther film because Ryan Coogler is amazing, but like the rest of them, it's like if my friends are like, you will love this, it's like okay, because I trust my friends, they know me very well.
I uh I am a huge fan of. I was honestly a really big fan of Siri as Black Panther, but people were just like, "Oh, she's just, they're just like being woke," and it's like, no, that,
She does become Black
his,
Panther in the comic.
yeah, that's not even, that's literally canon.
Plus, at the time, they didn't have time to replace Chadwick.
Yeah, I mean, they 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 had already made half the film, and he had to like, all right, they had to just recast him at this point,
Yeah,
or or use AI to fucking
absolutely not. Dude, there's no way his family would
use his.
allow that.
Oh yeah, that absolutely not. I agree.
And here's like the thing is like Chadwick Boseman's death affected like almost every single person in like the MCU because he had a lot of friends. There was no way they could just recast him and so close after his death, and they had to really think about this. Like Disney is it okay? Here's the thing: Disney's not like the best company, but they're not complete and total buffoons. They realize this will
Oh
be a
yeah,
nightmare
Rudy.
PR wise, but also just internally, let everybody grieve. After some time passes, then they can, recast him.
Richard says if she wants to, I can hook her up with my Plex. I got like lots of good movies that you might like and TV shows.
Cool.
We have Demon Slayer on there.
Yeah, we got to finish watching Demon Slayer. And One Piece is something we're gonna work like through, but I know it's gonna take us a while. But thankfully, also we have the live action series, which we So I think like the thing is we both agree that like the anime is really good, but there are certain parts that the live action does much better. Because there's also like not a lot of filler in the live action, and they changed some things. Like one of the first, like I think we were just starting. I think the Alabasta arc, and one of the first words out of my mouth was, "I miss live action Sanji," because anime Sanji is just a little much.
He is a much, but God, do you ever feel for him and his character? And
Like
then,
he is a good character. It's just they need to tell. It's like when he's not being like this massive perv. It's like he's a great character. He is like the ultimate simp.
I need,
I'm
I
actually
need the Cucky
interested.
Ducky for
I'm kind of
Sanji.
excited
Huh?
to see how they do the fight between him and Miss. Oh, see, another thing also is uh I think if I remember correctly, One Piece I think started like in the 90s. And see, in this, there's a character called Mr. Two, and he's very effeminate. And I really, again, I don't think this was like done with malice. It's just one of those like things about ignorance. He's not always treated that well. I also really hate his outfit, but like we watched we were on our friend's podcast. Our friend John has a podcast called Binging the Devil Fruit, and we watched the really so they had tried to adapt the Alabasta arc into a movie, and it failed. Because see, we
It
had
was
just
the
finished
worst
watching it.
movie.
It was like the pacing was off. There were so many animation errors, and it was like really consistent. But also, what happens is, let's see. So, Nami ends up against Miss Doublefinger. Zoro ends up against Mr. One. Uh, Senji ends up fighting Mr. Two, and then Chopper and Usopp end up fighting Miss Merry Christmas and Mr. Four. They totally skip through all those fights, and there's like important character development in all of them. But also they skip a lot of stuff. Because the thing is, if you hadn't seen the Alabasta arc or read the manga, you would be really confused. Like, who the heck are these characters? Um, why? Like, and also Miss Merry Christmas, Mr. One, and Miss Doublefinger have all eaten devil fruit, but they don't tell you that in the movie. So you'd be like, why do they have these powers? And if you and I kept saying like, if this was your first introduction to One Piece, this would be a bad introduction. Yeah, like the One Piece movies have ranged. Like I watched one of the really good one. It was Baron Matsuri and the Oblivion Island. I think that one was fantastic. Like genuinely really good. But yeah, like they range from amazing to absolute crap.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to give them some little bit of leeway though, because that was their first time in most of those roles.
Yeah, the for like the new voice actors, if you guys are not aware, a long time ago there was this really shitty company called 4Kids, and they would take anime and dub it, but a lot of the animes they would edit heavily. And they did it with Yu-Gi-Oh. People didn't die in Yu-Gi-Oh. They went to the Shadow Realm. Also, they edited out guns, but basically they did the same with One Piece. They edited out blood. They also Sanji is usually smoking a cigarette. Instead, they gave him a lollipop. That that gotta go came from the 4Kids. The god awful 4Kids dub, which our friend John absolutely abhors. Which I don't. I agree because they just. So One Piece really is not for kids. Like despite its cartoony nature, it is extremely violent, and like we mentioned, there's also a lot of like sexual stuff. There's a part. There's like Nami
Well,
like literally flashes the guys at one point.
yeah. That'll be 100,000 berries each. For what? Boobs.
You know, Sandra would have paid her, but like, yeah. So they tried to adapt that. They tried to adapt Tokyo Mew Mew, but they still, I think they called it Mew Mew Power instead. But they lost the license. And here's the thing: is the reason, like, I think One Piece sort of started getting a resurgence is because people realized, oh, this is actually really, really good. Yes, it's flawed. There's going to be issues. Like I said, it's not like perfect, but it's actually good. There, you know, like the emotional moments. I think it's like what Oda's best is character interaction. I like the world building and stuff, but like, yeah, it's been interesting to actually discover what it's about because the like four kids in introduction would not be a great introduction, but for like the longest time, that's all we had. I always say this, even some people are like, "Oh, I hate that anime is mainstream." It's like, I don't. That means we get more. Because for like the longest time, we had Pokemon, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z. There's like a few more.
I mean,
Tenchi
I guess
Muyo.
Yu-Gi-Oh and
Oh,
I
Digimon.
guess Inuyasha,
Yeah. And
because
Inuyasha's pretty good.
Inuyasha is not a new anime.
See, the thing was, it's just like, because of like, I guess, you know, because of like distribution rights, you know, it took them a while to get more stuff. But see, I was at Anime Club back in the day, and we had such a hard time finding good anime to actually watch, and anime they would let us watch. They were so picky about everything. And one of the librarians really seemed to hate manga, and I don't understand. She was older, but man, trying to like get books in the library was such a pain in the ass. Oh, this thing is dirty. I see.
Oh,
That's a fancy urn.
I see why she didn't like manga, because you haven't read some of the manga. Some of the some manga for some anime is just fucked up.
Yeah, I know. But that it's the same with every like type of medium.
Yeah, I mean, most other mediums though are very sheltered in the way they're dispersed, unless they're in Japan, in which case they zero filter. I mean, the only for some reason, the only thing that they ever have censored was smut in Japan.
They had to
And
get creative about it.
I mean, it's not really censoring if you put like 20, 20 black lines over a dude's dick or something. Like, they don't blur. I don't think I've ever seen like old hentai where they blurred anything.
I think it really depends because I've seen some where it is blurred, but it's like it doesn't really do any. You still know what's going on. You
They
can tell what's going on.
that's like a recent development. Well, not
I
like
don't know why
recent,
they
but like
bother doing
2000.
it though.
I mean, it's probably for people to go to the bathhouses in Japan.
Ah, gotta move on to the other side.
Because horny dudes just need to get their rocks off somehow. And I mean, being a furry and having furry porn is outlawed in Japan. So
Hang on a sec. I gotta check to see if that's true. Is
and in
furry
Thailand. Yeah, and in Thailand.
is furry? I
Also
cannot spell
trans
tonight.
France people are very looked down upon. It's not banned, but it's very looked down upon in Japanese culture.
Furry porn is not explicitly banned by name, but its distribution, sale, or public display is subject to Japan's general obscenity laws if it
Uh,
depicts uncensored genitalia. Huh.
which is pretty much pretty much canceling all of all of furry porn because of how it's displayed.
So it seems like it also falls under the. They have to follow the same like censorship rules.
Yeah, and since since the way that it is, it's uh I heard that it's considered animal, like zoophile type stuff, and you're not allowed to watch it at all.
See, it's saying that it falls as long as it depicts fictional characters and follows local self censorship norms regarding explicit autonomy. It's treated similarly to mainstream adult. Okay, so it just
Oh,
I think
so like anthro.
yeah, I think that's maybe why we see a lot of uh kitty like kitty girls from them instead of
Cat
full
girls like
anthros. That actually makes
Neckos.
sense. Yeah, that actually kind of makes some sense.
That
Come on.
makes that honestly makes the most amount of sense. And uh the the thing, can you look up when the actual censorship laws went into effect?
Sure. Okay. Whoopsies. The start of Japanese censor. I cannot. That's not how you spell censor. Censorship. Systematic.
DENSOR.
Okay. It seems like it sort of started in like the Edo period, so 1603. Systematic state censorship in Japan officially began during the Edo period. The government took strict control over information. They banned
No, that's not
Christianity.
what I meant.
No. Okay, hang. Censorship. Let me come on here. Of
That's when I'm taking tomorrow if it don't wake up dead. Come on, stop bouncing off the fucking walls. Hey there. You know what? I'm lazy. I can't be asked.
oh, we got it. And now the stairs are opening.
Oh, we're a long away from this, being done with this.
Yeah, I know.
It's emotional. One of us is gonna have to do it, and the
Okay, you
other
go
is
down
gonna.
first. You go down first.
I'm meaning one of us is going to have to clean the stairs, and the other is just gonna have to watch. Use a surface cleaner.
I don't want to. Okay, after this, we'll do one more, and then I think I'm gonna just head to bed.
I am also going to lay in bed after this one. Cause Friendo might be live. Also, it's my friend Rad Ender Bree's anniversary.
Oh, cool.
Uh, 2-year anniversary. Gleeman. Don't want to check that out. It's gonna be a long stream. If you knew her community, boy, yeah, it's a wild community and like hella supportive. Which means that the subathon will probably never end, right?
Okay, that one's done.
She didn't think it through. She just kind of did it. That I will say that's one thing you have to do is think out a subathon before you do it. You can't just like go in half cocked because if you plan out content every day in a subathon for a month and then it's unlimited and it just goes way more than a month. You're like, oh fuck, what do I do now?
Sushi, do you mind if I end here?
Nope, not at all.
Alright.
I'm honestly getting pretty tired myself. Let's raid Bree if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Love you, chat. I will speak with you again soon.
Again, I'm sorry this one's kind of short. We're just both really exhausted.
Yeah, today has been very interesting.
I'll be back on Sunday. Bye, everybody.
I think I'll be back with freaking Phoenix on Sunday probably.
Bye.
But I won't be streaming. He will, though. Love you, chat. Speak with you again soon. Be good people. Tell someone you love them because it might just make their day. I love you, chat. Love you.